I've broken free of my bonds. My gay coat is now a straight jacket. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's so wonderful to be here. Yes, it's certainly a thrill. We'd love to take you home with us. We'd love to take you home. It was 20 years. What's the matter with you? Wake up, dipshit. Hey, asshole. Wake up, you silly fruitcake.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I was tired waiting for the show to start. How are you?
I guess I'm okay. How are you? Are you well?
I'm okay. I got no complaints.
Look at us sitting here encased in rubber.
I know.
I know.
This rubber's kind of smelly.
Well, it was that orgy we were at.
I shouldn't be using used rubbers.
But I'm...
Sorry.
Very good. You know, your ears look very familiar there. I like those ears quite well. Listen, we better start the damn show because they're going to circumcise us as always.
Well, let's begin. I mean,
let's
we're here to
begin
review films, are we not?
Time, begin the begin.
You got to do your song, don't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to be doing a special creature feature. We are the teachers of the creature feature, that's right. We would be sitting in the creature feature bleachers being your teacher, but tonight we are not.
Yes,
in fact, we are sitting here on this miserable
films with monsters in them and different types of creatures.
Coated chair and couch that we are very constantly. There's usually one of the interns' body odor encased upon this couch. I think some of them sleep here. But
well,
anyway,
I
listen.
slept here too. Wasn't that bad?
Oh, really?
Not too bad.
Oh, good.
But we are going to begin the show with a couple new releases.
Yes, let's do that. All right, let's get right into
We're going to start with Incredibles 2.
Let's get into a dull, boring repartee.
Incredibles
Yes,
Part 2.
absolute. This week we will be doing a creature feature show, a creature feature teacher in the Bleacher Show, which we are, in fact. We are featuring our creature feature show tonight. So hence we're wearing the silly get-ups. That's right. So I'm not going to be waking it for you.
We do this
We're going to
for
be
you.
doing the show just as it is. That's right. We do this for you. We suffer through going to the bloody movies to see these stupid films that we have to go see, just so we can sit and talk about it. All right, let's get right into it. The Incredibles
Part 2.
And now it is time. Begin.
So
I wonder.
This is the second outing of the Incredible family, the
It
superheroes.
is indeed. They waited, what?
14 years
14
after the original came out.
That's quite a few. I'm glad to see Craig T. Nelson is still alive.
I know, he's
so that they
still
could
kicking.
utilize him. The one thing I did notice this time in this film, and I will say this, of course I dreaded going into the theater to have to sit for 2 bloody hours.
I must confess I was not exactly dying
watching
to
The
see this one either.
Incredibles. Oh my God.
But I did love the original.
It was torture. I did too. But
You
I'm
did?
older now. Yes, I did. I love the original.
Good
I
to
thought it was
hear.
quite entertaining. But this time, I just didn't give a shit. I was encased in manure. Because I gave many and I just retained none. However, I did go see the film and I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't incredible. The only thing I really did love about it, though, is the way they make Holly Hunter's character, Elastic Woman.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way they make her talk out of the side of her mouth, the way Holly Hunter talks. Holly Hunter has a little bit of a lisp, and she talks out of the side of her mouth. So they made Elastic Woman talk out of the side of her mouth, which I thought was pretty cool.
I'll be honest, I didn't even notice.
I'm sure you didn't. You were too enraptured in your Raisinets.
I was actually
playing
very
with
much
your-
into the film.
Yeah, I was playing with my juji fruits.
I'm
but
sure you were.
you know what I like to do is
You were
get a
playing
box.
with your peanuts?
I like to get a box of juji fruits, and I like to hold them up to the screen to see what color you're about to ingest.
Uh-huh.
And if you get the green one, you just throw them at the old guy sitting ahead of you, three rows ahead.
So that was you, huh?
That was me, dude.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Is that you?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, such comedy. I tell you, we're really on tonight.
I know.
Yeah, I can barely breathe. I'm about to suffocate.
I
any
have
moment.
something called apoxia going on right here.
A what?
Apoxia.
Apoxia?
Apoxia for lack of oxygen.
Oh, that could be it.
And they actually
You
referenced
know,
that in this
who
movie.
cares? Who cares if we die? No one would even notice.
Well, I
wait,
think they noticed the smell.
ladies and gentlemen, the old nerd has returned. Oh,
Really?
please, ladies and God, it's the old nerd. I think I'm going to cry. Not really. I'm just kidding. But there he is. You're not going to be streaming this on Twitch anymore. Doing well. All right, let's get to The Incredibles. Did you like the movie?
I'll be honest, I liked it very much. I was very entertained by it. I remember loving the original. I enjoyed this one. I really don't have any complaints about this film.
Didn't you not like the fact that Mr. Incredible was barely doing anything? I mean, he was at home with the kids.
Yeah,
pretty
he
much
was
the
at
whole
home
film.
being a stay-at-home dad. I thought that was kind of entertaining.
All right, I guess it
That
was
was fairly
a unique
amusing to
twist,
me.
if you will. Did I love it? It was okay. It was a well-made Pixar film. Is all I can really say about it. It was good for what it was.
I thought it was very well done.
I did like the little baby.
It was funny. It was entertaining. It was.
everything
I guess the kids would think it was cute.
Did it make you stand up and cheer?
No.
No, it did not. Nor.
Very few times have I ever stood up and cheered in a
Oh,
movie.
really? Uh-oh. Not you guys again. Oh, no. Yes, it's us again. Oh, it's the owner. No, it's so good to have you back. Yeah.
I don't know where the owner has been lately.
Oh, he's been, I don't want to talk about where he's
He
been.
was watching movie Banter.
I don't know what he watches. He's doing something that he probably shouldn't be. But that's enough of that.
But no, I would say though, I
Too
would
many
recommend
dips
The
in the
Incredibles
punch
Part 2.
bowl. Too many dips in the punch bowl for the owner.
Maybe. Would you recommend the film? I would recommend it.
I would recommend it to anybody under the age of 9 months.
Oh.
I think it was,
a very
it was
small
a nice little kiddie
demographic.
film. No, as animated films go, it was very well done.
I thought so too.
It was very clever. It was. I did like the various ways that the Elastic Woman would do her things. You know, change into a parachute and all the little blissfully nonsensical things that she does during the film. So it was fairly entertaining for me.
I agree.
Yes, it was all right. All right, let's move right
I
along.
thought the film was well cast. Everybody did a good
Who
job. All the
gives
voice
a
actors were
shit?
good.
Who cares? Yeah, it was great. You don't even know who they were, except what's her face, who played the bad guy.
Catherine Keener.
I know.
and
I
we
love
had Bob
her.
Odenkirk.
I know Rob. Yeah,
We had
recognized him.
Jonathan Banks.
I know. You know, I couldn't tell that was Craig T. Nelson.
We
now.
had him.
I forgot about him.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, you. Where'd you get that mask anyway?
I borrowed it.
Oh, okay. Very well.
All right, shall we move on?
Yes, okay. All right, I just want to swing back and forth because it looks funny to me. Okay, so what's our next film?
We're going to do Jurassic World.
Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom.
Yes, it should be Fallen box office, but it wasn't.
No, it's actually
It did
exceeding
very well.
expectations.
Did $150 million this
did
past
very
weekend.
well.
Was that too much? Yes, it was. It shouldn't have done that much
I
because
mean-
I thought this was an inferior film.
To be honest, what else can they do? Although this film, I will say it right now without a spoiler, it feels like a bridge film to a whole nother thing.
It
And I'm
does?
actually looking forward to what they do next.
Oh, you are you?
Yes, because this
Well, how does it
this film was
feel?
fairly small in some ways.
How does it feel to be on your own, like
But-
a rolling stone?
But I actually very much enjoyed this movie.
Did you?
I did.
Very well. I'd like to applaud our graphics department for keeping up with our banter, our film banter. Notice they put the pictures up as we talked about the film.
Yes.
This is an incredible bit of comprehension. You know, some of these guys were not able to pass certain, tests, coloring books, etc. And yet here they are putting up the proper
They do
pictures.
a fine job.
They really do an incredible job, I have to
But
say.
you know, back to the film, I like that Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt are back.
Clint Eastwood, yeah.
Yes, he's back too. I like
Well,
him.
he is a dinosaur, you know.
I know he is.
And if you've seen him lately, he's looking pretty stegosaurus-y.
But yeah, everybody's back, and Jeff Goldblum is back. I was happy to see that.
I was happy to see him, although it was only in almost a cameo.
It
at
was
the very
a cameo.
beginning and the very end. I thought it
yes.
was fairly worthless indeed. But let's talk about the film, shall we? Let's get into it. Let's do our film banter thing.
Oh, that's what
where
I
we
thought we
actually
were doing.
banter about film. We actually talk about the movies that we're reviewing.
Uh-huh.
So let's do that.
You just picked up on that?
Yeah. All right. So let's do that. Did I like this film? I thought that it kind of started out good. You know, we got the creatures running around. They did a very horribly sad thing where we see a brontosaurus. It basically is encompassed within a Pompeii-like Vesuvius of a volcano
I
that
thought those
has
scenes were very well done.
taken over this island, right out of the King Kong, the last King Kong movie.
Skull Island?
Wasn't there a volcano in that?
Maybe
not. Who cares? But
What's it
anyway, nothing. I'm just playing with my rings here.
Oh, you don't have Parkinson's then?
Yes, I suppose. But yeah, I thought the movie kind of went into a lull. After about the first 45 minutes or so, we saw that the horrible little brontosaurus die at the end of the pier. Oh, and my little heart broke. I tell you,
That was a sad moment.
there was a little girl next to me in the theater, and now listen, I didn't touch her. I had never done. I didn't lay a hand on her. I want you to know that. But she was very. She was actually sobbing over there. She was sitting there. I tell you, she was sobbing. And then there was another evil scene in the film also, I thought, where there's a man trying to extract the teeth.
Yes.
Remember the guy who's pulling the teeth out of the dinosaurs
Yes, yes.
as they're laying in a dormant state?
Uh-huh.
The whole second act of this film, if you will, is pretty much kind of Deadsville. It goes into this whole auctioning thing. Most of the beasts, the dinosaurs, are all in cages. You know, there's nothing exciting. There's like an auction going on. We have kind of an emotional human drama with the little girl, the old man played by.
They always have to have the little girl. There's always got to be a kid.
Yeah, there is always a kid in
always
these movies.
Always a kid.
You know, listen, it doesn't matter. It's the way it is, you know, because they figure that they're part of the demographic.
Uh-huh.
So, but James, what's his name, is in this movie from
James
Babe.
Cromwell.
James Cromwell.
He's the little girl's rich grandfather.
It was good to see him.
I like James Cromwell.
I like him too.
And there's B.D. Wong, who's back.
B.D. Wong.
And there's James Cromwell.
I saw B.D. Wong many years ago.
Oh.
I went to Broadway, and he was in a Broadway play called A Butterfly.
Ah.
Yeah, he was in A Butterfly. B.D. Wong. He also went on to be in a TV show, which was good. It was on like Law and Order Chinatown or something. But it was very good. I like that a lot. Okay, let's move on now. Did I like this film? I didn't love it. For me, it was almost like a 2.5-star film. I thought it was okay. I thought it was not bad. There were some stupid scenes in there, I thought, with him and... I love little Bryce Dallas Howard, I gotta be honest. I have a strange affection for her. You know, she has that Jessica Chastain look that does turn me on. And all I can think to myself is that with my brilliant red hair, our children would just be delightful. And I would be happy to fornicate with her and produce the proper offspring, is how I kind of see that.
So that's the official offer.
Plus, then Ron Howard would be my father-in-law. But apparently she's already married, so...
Yes.
And I think M. Night Shyamalan is her godfather.
Really?
I wouldn't doubt it.
I doubt it.
Oh, come on, she's only been in 6 of his films.
2.
Wasn't she in Lady in the Lake?
Lady in the Water in the Village. That's 2 films.
Oh, okay.
That's 6.
Oh, well, it feels like 6 when you watch an M. Night Shyamalan film. It feels like you're watching 12 of them at once.
I know.
It's just god-awful.
But back to Jurassic World, you know, I liked it. I probably liked it a little more than you.
Very well.
It was entertaining.
Well,
but,
you're
like
easily
I said earlier,
entertained.
it felt to me like a bridge film, taking us to another, you know,
No, I know
another
what a bridge film
with
is, you
these
bloody
dinosaurs.
idiot. I know what a bridge film is.
Well,
there's
explaining
very
to the
often,
audience.
as we used to watch Breaking Bad, for example, there were often bridge episodes.
Yes, I know.
Nothing would happen, and there'd be a bridge episode. They would get you to the next episode,
Yes.
that you were able to appreciate the previous episode, and then the following episode, and then the episode after that.
Yes. So this was a bridge film, no doubt.
Oh, blow it out your bridge, that's what I say.
Oh, shut up.
Listen, if you were a troll on a bridge, I would throw you a quarter. Let's get on with it. So we're going to move into the creatures
I'm going to recommend Jurassic World. I thought it was fun.
Oh, very well.
Would you recommend it?
Well, visually it was okay. I mean, it has stuck in me memory crawl for the past few days. You know, I'll think about it.
I feel like we're getting so spoiled with the special effects. I mean, they look really good.
So what?
We're getting spoiled with the special effects.
Right, spoiler alert. That's a spoiler alert. We're getting spoiled, you say?
We are.
Oh, why, you son of a... Well, very well. All right, so we have a new version of any DVD that's available.
What?
Yeah, there's a new version of any DVD is available.
Okay.
Your current version, 7895, the new version is available for download.
You're doing a very good job of reading the computer screen pop-ups.
6250. The old lad, he likes dinosaurs. Oh, very good. Isn't that cute?
That means he likes
you. It goes right into your demographic, doesn't it? The little 5-year-old watching the dinosaur movie. Oh, we love it. All right, very well.
All right, well...
I think we should now move on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's pause. Let's pause and act normal for a moment. I do think that, in fact, that now we should go into the creature feature.
Well, that
because we are the creature feature teachers. Therefore, we're going to go into the creature feature teacher element of our he's only 9 months, he says, the oh nerd. He's so funny, too. But looks are in everything, oh nerd.
All right, so we're going to begin the creature feature segment where we will be discussing lots of films involving monsters.
Exactly.
And maybe
all right, so what's
other
the
types
first
of
one?
disgusting effects. What?
What's the first one, damn it?
Okay. Hang on.
What's that?
We're gonna, well,
I think I hear someone coming.
We're going to segue into...
Who's that? Is
What?
someone here?
Nobody's here.
Oh, it's a bloody cop.
We're going to talk about all the other Jurassic films, Jurassic
must
World,
we?
Jurassic Park,
Oh, what
2
a
and
drag.
3.
Oh, please. Why don't we just lump them all in and say the first one was great and all the others sucked?
I still say the first one was the best.
And the others all sucked.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, they're pretty bad, my
I
friend.
thought Part 2, The Lost World, had some good moments.
Oh, really? You mean the San Francisco one? When he's in San Diego?
San Diego. It had a
That's
couple good scenes.
Well, that was the Steven Spielberg, directed by
the second
Steve.
one, The Lost World.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. Julianne
No,
Moore.
but it was okay.
Yeah, it was just okay for me.
And then
the third one.
The third one I actually liked.
I liked it too.
I liked it.
Why, you little chipper.
I liked the
I liked it
pterodactyls.
too, yes. That was the one with William H. Macy.
Yes, and Tia Leone.
And Tia Leone.
Yes.
Oh, my God. You know, I always like a little crackers with my Tia Leone.
Uh-huh.
And, yeah, I think she's wonderful.
No, she's good.
She is good. And
then
she's
Jurassic
Madam
World, which I
Secretary.
liked as well.
I'm sorry?
And then Jurassic World, which I liked as well.
Well, Jurassic World is the first one with Christopher Pratt.
Yeah, it was the last one.
I actually like that one.
Yeah.
That kind of brought the whole series back into a new climate. It's a shame that Christopher Pratt, of course, is now, you know, studio jumping. He's now over at Universal, and he's doing his bloody Guardians of the Galaxy. But it's okay because, you know, that's what we do in Hollywood. We take a brand, we take a person, and we spread them everywhere until everybody can't take it anymore.
Uh-huh.
And that's what they do.
Okay.
I'm terribly sorry. Am I overreacting? If I'm overreacting, please let me know, oh nerd. Because I think Chulaka has turned into the wrong channel. So it is hard to take them seriously. I agree, Courts 250.
That's kind of the point.
Yeah, right, you bozo. Do I look like bozo? Somebody said that to me today. I almost cried.
I don't know.
Oh, I do. I look like bozo. Oh, I can't take it. Oh, it's so upsetting to me. All right, let's go on.
So, do you have anything else you want to say about the Jurassic series?
I don't know, but somehow there's a red hair from this mask in my mouth, and I can't get it out. And now I'm stuck with it.
Oh, well.
Damn it.
So let's move on then, because we actually are on a time constraint here. So,
What's that? A time
we're going to
constraint?
move on.
I'm restrained, you fool. Not you. The only thing restrained here is not the time. Yeah, you're overreacting yourself,
All right,
you
so
one
we're
nerd.
going to move on to District 9.
Oh,
A
very
film
well.
that has some excellent creatures, I must say.
Yes, there's some sort of pubic hair that has encased itself within my upper lip. I cannot seem to get it out.
Okay. Anyway,
very
this was directed
yes,
by
this is
Neil
the-
Blomkamp. This was his
Presented by
breakout
Peter
film.
Jackson. He's
In
an
a way, it's
Australian.
almost a werewolf movie.
Oh, it is?
Oh, in a way,
Oh,
in a way
actually
the
it
main
is.
character goes through a change.
Oh, why don't you tell me about it? Because my memory is so bad I've forgotten the film.
Oh, District 9 is it takes place in a somewhat of a not too distant dystopian future in South Africa. And it's all about how we already right away learned that these aliens landed and have resided in South Africa.
I see.
And they are relegated to living
Oh,
in
that's
these certain
fascinating.
districts, these slum districts. District 9
aren't
being
there
the
robots?
one
Aren't there strange-looking...
on the film here, in the film.
What about that movie, Crappy? Crappy with the
Chappie.
robot?
That's
Oh,
another film he did called Chappie.
Yeah, Crappy. That's
I
one of the
actually
worst...
liked Chappie.
The worst films I've ever seen in my life.
I don't
That was
agree with
rubbish.
that at all.
Oh, that was crappy.
I like Chappie.
Look, a new version of NADVD is available.
Uh-huh.
Your current version is
Yes,
7895.
You already pointed that out.
But the newer version is available to download 8250.
Good for you.
Why don't they download it
But look
already?
at that effects. I
That's
love
been
that
sitting
creature.
there for the last 6 weeks. I'm not kidding. Why don't they get the new version of NADVD?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it does matter to me.
You're distracting from the conversation
who
point.
cares anymore?
But I love
right.
this movie. I thought this was great. It's
one?
kind of a disgusting film.
District 9?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we have some giving birth scenes or something, don't we? Some such thing like
Perhaps. But it's a really cool film. I love how these aliens were relegated to living in this slum.
that. Yes.
And living like just in utter trash.
Let me point out something from Courts 8250. Look, Damn, that's an old film now. Of course it is, you silly buffoon. We're talking about old films. Look at the picture on the monitor. Don't you see it? We're talking about... What's the name of that movie again? Oh, District 9.
District 9.
It's wonderful stuff.
The whole point of this segment is we're talking about movies with creatures in them.
Yes, exactly.
From yesteryear. That's
You
the whole
see
point
these
of the concept.
stupid masks we're wearing, you imbecile.
Anyway.
There's a reason for it.
I think this is a great film. It's one of the best films, I think, in the past 10 years.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, in the sci-fi genre.
I wouldn't go that far.
I think in sci-fi, yes.
I think you shouldn't go that far.
Well, then why the hell did we even put it on the list?
I don't know, dude. Try some of this, dude.
No, I can't even see anything. But yeah, there's the main actor, Sholto Copley.
What's his name?
Sholto Copley.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, very sorry.
Yes.
Sorry, Sholto. Okay.
He's great. He's a South African actor. He's in a lot of things these days.
I haven't seen him in anything.
He's been in like 3 movies that this director did. He did Chappie, he did Equilibrium.
Dude, look at his eyes. He's been smoking so much weed, he can't even think straight anymore.
But no, I think...
he's been drinking the bog water, too. Look at his eyes, dude.
Yes.
Dude, can you see his eyes? It's like he's drinking bog water, look.
Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't.
I don't know what's going on.
But the point is this film has some great makeup effects on display. It has some great creature designs that I think were really memorable.
You know,
I love this film.
There is an entertainment value about it.
Very entertaining.
I have to say, it's rather unique. It was kind of a new stepping stone within the mileage of horse
It was a very interesting
that
film.
we gaze upon as the world goes on. Look, Double Peachy's laughing his mother ass off. Well, I hope you have no ass by the end of this, you silly buffoon!
But yeah, I definitely check out District 9 if you have not seen it.
Yeah, check it out.
It's good. Came out in 2009.
Yeah, check it out.
All right.
God, look at this set. We've been having the same set for years. Don't they get us a better set?
Do you want to move on?
I don't know if I do.
All right, I'm moving us on.
Why don't they put us in a gas station urinal, for God's sakes? That would be more entertaining at this point than this shoddy background they've been giving us. Oh, to hell with it. Move on. The next episode is
The next one we're doing is a film called Splice.
Oh, I love that film.
Coincidentally, also from 2009.
I do like Splice. I do like it. There it is.
Yeah, would you like to describe the premise?
Yeah, it's about these 2 people, and they find a monster, and they grow it from a test tube, and it becomes this big, scary, winged creature. And that's basically it.
Great, that's a great description.
Thank you. Stars Adrian Brody. Who's the babe in that movie? Who's the babe?
I believe it's Sarah Polley.
Is it really?
I think so.
I like Sarah Polley.
Yeah.
I know. Does she want a cracker? I don't know.
I don't think she does.
Polly, you want a cracker, Polly? I don't know if she does.
But it's a cool little
film. It's based on a true story, says Gort. Yeah, right.
Yes, good point.
Oh, it's based on a true story. Yeah, they grew this alien in a petri dish. That's right, Quartz 8250.
Yes, good point. But it's an interesting little film that nobody ever talks about it.
And why should they?
But I liked it. And the creature design is excellent.
Excuse me for a moment. I can't even. This is just disgraceful.
There she is.
There she is.
Very good
Hey,
effects.
what a cutie. Don't you just want to run up and kiss your screen right now? I do. I'm going to do it, damn it. I love you. Oh, she's just so cute.
For those of you that didn't catch that, he kissed the screen.
Well, she's
you were
very
off camera
adorable.
for that.
There's something about that alien little fly-like head. I don't know, it turns me on a little, I don't know why. Yeah.
It's a cool little film.
It turns me on a little. All right, I'm sorry.
I really like that film.
Did you like it?
I recommend it.
I do too, you know.
There's
I'm not
some
a big
great
fan
moments
of,
to it.
There's something about Adrian Brody that often turns me off though. You know, I don't really like the guy.
Look at that, how cool is that design?
That's so cool.
I like it.
Look at, that's quite
With
a piece
those
of
creepy legs.
It's quite a piece of tail right there.
Ba-dum-bum.
Ba-dum-bum, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, you know, I like this film now, and I like the ending too.
Yes,
I like it when it goes into, when, you know, she kind of becomes evil or whatever.
Well, let's not ruin it.
I thought it was cool.
No spoilers.
Yeah. I didn't say whether she lives or dies. Who does she look like a little to you?
Mr. Magoo.
There you go. I don't know, she does look like somebody.
I don't know.
Not Sinead O'Connor. Perhaps somebody in that kind of a bee's hive of a world.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc
Patrick
Picard.
Stewart.
How about Jean-Louis Trintignant? How about Gerard Depardieu?
Look at that.
Oh, right.
Very good.
Oh, there you go. And now, is this the porno version right
Yes.
here? I think that's quite lovely.
That's the NC-17
I
version.
love that one. That's quite lovely. Do you have any more photos from the film?
Maybe
No
not.
more photos? Oh.
Anyway, we're going to move on.
I wish you did.
We're going to move on anyway.
Look, a new version of NED is available.
Yes, it is. You've
A
said
new
that 3
version of
times
any
now.
DVD. Oh, I'm sorry.
But anyway, again, check out Splice. It's very good.
Check it out. Oh, it's really quite a lovely little film, and it's well made, and it just has a charm about it. It's very charming, and yet it's quite frightening at the same time. Hey, you almost lost your paper there.
I almost lost my
Why don't you
sheet.
put some weed in that and put it to use
I
and
know, I
roll
really
it
should.
up? Yeah, I'll do it myself.
No,
damn it.
don't ruin my paperwork. Give me my paperwork.
Oh, no, you can't have it.
Will you stop? Give me my paperwork. Thanks a lot. You're so
Ladies
infantile.
and gentlemen, he works so very hard on these
I
papers.
do.
We want to make sure that these papers are preserved.
Uh-huh.
These are the papers that matter.
They are.
These are the papers that count.
These are important
These
papers,
are the
damn it.
papers that we live for, damn it! These are the papers!
These are the banter papers.
Terribly sorry, I'm hyperventilating because I'm losing oxygen, and parts of my person, that my lungs have turned to an inflammatory digestive
I
tract.
can see that.
They've almost a squeamish variation of thought process that is going directly into my
And there's not a lot of thought process
tuberculosis-laden
going on there to
colon
begin with.
right now, so very well. Well, let's move on. We
We're gonna
both
move
love
on.
Splice.
I can't see anything here.
You can't.
No, I can see
Let me
perfectly fine.
see.
We're going to
Give
move
me
on.
those papers!
Stay away.
All right, our next film.
Our next film is a movie called Pandorum.
Oh, I like that film.
Me too.
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid,
Many space creatures.
Ben Foster.
Tell the people what it's about.
So it's about, we right away realize these guys are waking up from
Wait.
hypersleep.
May I fix your hair?
No.
Let me.
What's wrong with it?
No, look, it's sticking up here. Let me pat it down for
Thank you, thank
All right,
you.
there you go.
You know, I worked hard on this look.
You know, he worked very hard on that. Yeah.
I
No,
went
seriously.
I went to the Demon Barber on Fleet Street.
He was in the bathroom for, I'd say, approximately 14 hours perfecting that look. And I love the AIDS scabs on the side of your face.
You like that?
I do. I think it's quite a medical, kind of a wonderful thing to see.
The doctor said I'll be okay.
He did?
He
Oh,
did.
good. Okay, so...
Of course, I ate him afterwards.
Oh, did you? Okay, then let's not go into your sex life, though, here.
Let's
Come on.
not.
All right, so let's move on. Hey, but hey.
But
So we
seriously,
have
folks,
Pandorum.
Pandorum.
Do you like this movie?
We see right away that there are a couple of men
Did
waking
you
up from
say-
hypersleep on a spaceship.
Did you say wee?
No.
You said
I
we-
said a couple
we-
men who
You said
wake up on a
see.
spaceship.
We see, you said.
I said we see. No, shut up.
I don't know. I think you were in
Why do I even
I think you
bother?
were in a hotel room in Moscow
Uh-huh.
with your wee.
Indeed.
With
It's
your
in the
wee-wee
manifesto, okay?
All right, very good. I can't
So-
understand a word you're saying when you go like that, but it's okay. I'll
That's all
humor
right.
you like I can.
So the film basically these two men waking up inside of this spaceship that has crash landed. They've been in hypersleep.
Sounds like
And
enemy
there are
mine.
these mutated,
Yes.
horrifying creatures
Oh my
on
God,
board with them.
it's 8:20. Hurry
And,
up, damn it.
Violence ensues, and there are some
They've got
awesome
real
special
TV.
effects.
They've got real entertainment coming up.
They do, I know.
I know, we've got to hurry.
But anyway, Pandorum is great.
Pandorium, yeah, it's actually quite lovely.
It's a
Ladies
really
and
good
gentlemen.
film. Underrated
Wow,
film.
AIDS scabs. That's right. Look at them. Turn your head for them, will you?
What?
No, this way, that way. Either way. He's got it on the back, too. It's so disgusting.
I'm covered.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay.
You know, listen, next time wear a condom, for God's sake. Yeah, I
Well-
mean, really.
What happened was, I'm not even going to go there.
You know, some people think winter is coming. Look, winter is coming. Hey, speaking of, Jon Snow just married his co-star this past weekend.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, Jon Snow. He married that little redhead chick.
Good for
That
him.
he was, she was the bow and arrow babe
Yes,
in
yes.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And you know, her family, for the last 200 years, has owned this castle. She's from a castle family.
Good for her.
She grew up in a castle.
Nice.
It's not a rook that she grew up in a castle.
Uh-huh.
There's a chess joke there. Did you get it?
No.
Chess joke, rook, castle. It's the same piece on a chessboard.
Oh,
It's all right, man. It's okay.
I've never played chess a day in my life.
Yeah, I can tell that. Your intellect is way too minusculian to handle,
shut up.
handle such a rhubarbian element of quadrangle.
I play other games.
Yes, questionnaires. Well, very well. Pandorum, yes, I like this movie.
I do
can't
too.
remember anything about it except Dennis Quaid fighting a shitload of zombies or whatever
It's
they
a
were.
great film. There's a lot of really cool creatures on it.
Yeah.
It's a shame that the graphics has failed momentarily here, but you'd be seeing them.
Oh, where are they?
Technical difficulties.
Oh, wait. Well, let's act out the show.
You mean the
Okay.
movie?
So, yeah, let's act it out.
Like-
So, are you Dennis Quaid?
No, I'm Ben Foster.
Oh, okay. So I'm Dennis Quaid?
Yes.
But they don't fight each other, do they?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Well, the hell with it then. So we can't act out the movie for you.
Screw it.
If only our graphics department could get on the ball and show the pictures that he should.
It's okay,
That
it
would be
happens.
just so wonderful. So there you go.
So, but Pandorum, it's a great film. Underrated.
It really is wonderful.
It's available on Amazon. All
Very
these films are
intelligent.
available on Amazon,
It's very
by the way.
smart too, and it gives a great deal of wonderful special effects. I think Dennis
I would
Quaid
agree.
brought a great amount of outrageousness and just simple. His acting skills are always very well done.
I
we
think
don't
he's
see him
fantastic.
acting. We don't see him acting too much these days.
He still works pretty regularly. I
Wait,
thought.
pardon me as I try and take a breath here.
Breathe in, breathe out.
All right, very good. If only I had Jacques Cousteau here.
Uh-huh.
You know why? You know what he invented?
Who? Cousteau? Oh.
Sitting on a park bench. That's right, aqualung. Jacques Cousteau invented the aqualung. That's right, the song by Jethro Tull. He invented that song.
Really?
No, actually, he invented the things that you put on your back that have oxygen in them.
Oh.
And how we could use them now. Because I
Okay.
can't breathe worth a damn. So, very
But we
well.
suffer for the show.
So, what else you want to talk about?
Well, we can talk about The Fly.
We can if you'd like.
1986, David Cronenberg,
Okay.
starring Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, look, someone was very upset about your scabs.
Did they?
I think so, yeah.
I can't read from here.
But look, a new version of any DVD is
Oh,
available.
stop it.
Look, your current version is 7695. But if you download now, you can get the new version, 8250. Why don't you get it already? What are you waiting for?
It's not my computer.
Well, I don't care. Get over there and get that new version of any
I don't want it. I like having old versions of things.
Come on now.
So anyway,
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
I want to
So,
talk about The Fly.
So how about the weather today? Did you like it?
It was beautiful,
I thought it was a
actually.
beautiful day.
I'll
It's-
take this weather year round.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Will you be my neighbor?
Yes, I will.
That is a new film out, new documentary featuring
wanna see
Mr.
it.
Rogers. It's called Something About the Neighborhood.
I would like to see it.
I'd like to see it also, because he was a rock star, you know.
Uh-huh.
But, okay, let's move on to our next film. The next
Yeah,
film is
The Fly. I love The Fly.
1986, of course, with...
There is some truly grotesque effects in this film.
Well, there was a great
Very
scene
memorable.
where Jeff Goldblum begins to vomit.
Yeah, I
and then
love that scene. I had that picture set up here.
Eat his own vomit, and as he's talking to the lovely Miss
Gina Davis.
I almost said Glenda Jackson, but it is, of course, Gina Davis. And he starts to eat his own puke, like a fly would do, and then he looks at her and he says, "Oh, that's gross, isn't it?"
It's disgusting.
I love that.
And then his teeth start falling out, and he's slowly becoming a fly.
He begins
It's
to decay.
fantastic.
I know, it is really.
It's
It's
wonderful.
a gruesome little piece of work.
I agree.
But you know something? It's really lovely. It's a David Cronenberg film. We always love David. You know, I almost wanted to review tonight's show a film called Rabid. Are you familiar with Rabid?
Yes, I watched Rabbit, I believe.
Did you? It's an early 1972 David Cronenberg film. I believe it stars the lovely Marilyn Chambers.
Oh wait, no, that's the one I didn't see yet. That's with the rats.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, no, the one I
Yeah.
watched recently
She's got like
was The
leeches.
Brood.
She's got leeches on her armpits.
I watched The Brood.
And she had just made Behind the Green Door.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying she was behind the green. Well, she was behind the green door
Yes.
in the film Behind the Green Door. But and that's a wonderful movie, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it.
I want to see it.
Yeah, it stars the incredible Johnny Ward, who is an African gentleman who's hung like a Hebrew national, as a
Really?
matter of fact. Oh yes, the man has an outrageous floor-length a dingle, which just kind of drags along as he walks. It's quite entertaining, actually.
Thank you for that.
I really loved it. Yes, it's a wonderful film. But moving on to what is our
Well,
next
you
film?
know, we recommend The Fly.
We
We're gonna
do like
quick-
The Fly.
We're going to just do a quick
We've got to
with
hurry
the next
now.
few films.
Listen, they've got real entertainment coming up shortly.
So-
Don't go by this, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go by this. Don't go by this. This show is just filler. We're just filler here. We're just trying to pass the time, you see.
Anyway, real quick, let's just touch on the next few films so we get them all in.
Well, let me touch them then.
So, get out of here.
Touching the
Get out of
film.
here.
Give me that paper.
No.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Stop it.
So, we're probably distorting.
What next is
Please don't.
1995 Species, another good film with some great special effects. The creature design was by H.R. Giger.
H.R.D.J., you fool.
Giger.
He's French. He's Swiss Alps. French.
He's from Switzerland.
I met the man.
Good for you.
I did, actually.
I know you did.
It's quite entertaining.
He's great.
I really enjoyed HR.
He's
I
a
didn't know
great
what
guy.
the HR stood. What? A new version of any DVD is available.
Yeah.
Damn it! I can't take it
This
anymore.
man is obsessed.
Oh, I'm going crazy now.
I can
I
tell.
can't
Too much
take it
coffee.
anymore.
So, can we
Okay,
quick
now.
finish this episode? This dreadful episode?
Sure.
Okay. So, Species, 1995.
Listen, I
Great
can't.
effects.
I'm breathing in my own carbon monoxide. You
I know. I'm breathing some of it for you.
We're both breathing it in.
Yes.
Wait,
Okay.
everyone
Then-
wants to do this. Would you mind if I do it? This.
What?
I want to tickle your scrotal chin.
Get out of my
There
scrotum,
you
Jim.
go. Okay, so what movie now are we doing?
I'm trying to breathe.
Yeah, me too.
So, then, another great film, The Mist.
Oh, The Mist.
2007,
Well,
Frank Darabont.
You missed a film.
Which one?
You missed Species.
I just mentioned it.
No, you missed.
That's how I talked about H.R. Giger. I said Species. Because he designed the creature effects.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about the movie at all.
I was trying to. You were talking about the
do
DVD
it.
program.
Well, there is a new version of any DVD is available. Look. The current version is
Hooray.
7695.
Great.
But the new version is available for download.
Look at that beautiful blue screen that just came
I
out.
loved it. That's the only blue-green screen we get. It's one that just whips by and is gone again.
So if somebody
Oh,
wants
thank
to
you.
show
Oh,
the
no.
picture of Species, that'd be great.
Those assholes have a sense of humor. I love
guess
it.
they do.
All right, very well. All right, so we should talk about Species very briefly.
Species is
here.
a good film. It's
I
about
like Species.
They take alien DNA and put it in a
Well,
petri dish.
Let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a
the
cool
real,
little film.
The real draw, the real essence, the real femme fatale is the beautiful, the incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take a bow as I breach the very contract that is Natasha Henstridge.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It was a big break into film.
I would boil her underwear to make soup. She's a lovely woman.
She is.
My God, is she? She's outrageous. She's incredible. I do believe she was in Species 2 also.
But she did not do the third one.
I love the fact that she would go and she would, like a Black Widow spider, she would make love to her victims, and then she'd kill them.
She would.
Yes. Yes, I thought that was quite
There it is.
I thought that was quite entertaining.
I
There
agree.
she is, but she's not really in the picture there.
Well, I have other pictures.
Something time is up. There she is, ladies and
There
gentlemen.
she is.
Oh my God, let us all praise the Lord for creating such a creature as Natasha.
Natasha Henstridge.
That's the real beauty of our planet Earth here.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh God, Natasha, I am yours. I am yours, Natasha. Come
Can we
to me
show
now.
a picture? There's the
Come to
horrible
me,
alien form.
Natasha.
There's the alien form.
I'm sorry?
There's her in alien form.
That's a pretty cool looking alien,
It's
actually.
pretty creepy. You can
I
thank
like
H.R.
it.
Giger.
I like the whole red thing going on.
I agree.
It's cool looking. Would you kiss those ruby red
No.
lips, though? You wouldn't.
It's a horrifying creature.
Yeah, but what if it was Natasha under just a lot of makeup? I'd still make
I'm
out
gonna
with
pass.
her. I'd still make out because of my brain. I'll be thinking, hey, I'm really making out with Natasha. Just where I know she doesn't look too
Okay.
pretty. But how about that pic? She
Maybe
looks
that.
pretty good right there, folks.
Maybe that one.
I'm telling you. She's
Anyway,
pretty cool.
in the interest of time, why don't we quick jump to the next couple films?
All right, but first I want to mention to people, look, a new version of any DVD is available. Your current version is 769.
Thank you.
But the new version is available for download now. Why don't you get it?
Your public service announcement is
I can't
appreciated.
take it
Thank you.
anymore.
Don't
All right,
bring
here
it
we
up
go.
again.
Now who's this here?
That's some poor schmuck.
Yeah, I know, but what schmuck is that?
There's some guy
Just
that she picks up at a club.
It's a basic schmuck.
A basic schmuck.
It's not any cadaverous or some kind of a purposeful schmuck, except to die. So it feels like something is kind of coming over my shoulders here. I don't know what it is.
I don't know either.
Perhaps it's my jacket of straight or my gay coat is one might prefer. is beginning
And there's
to...
a very young Michelle Williams.
Oh, no, is that Michelle?
Michelle Williams.
Oh, my God, talk about scabs.
I think it's her first film.
There's something poking out of her cheek there.
Yes.
Is this the porno version?
It is, yes.
I don't know what that is, but my God. You know, I always love Michelle, though.
She's excellent.
She's a wonderful actress.
She's come a long way.
Check her out in my 2 weeks with Marilyn. She does a fantastic job as Miss Marilyn Monroe. She captures the essence
She's a
of
great
Marilyn.
actress.
She's really a wonderful
I
actress.
recommend checking out Blue Valentine with her and Ryan Gosling.
I don't care for that movie. It's a drag. It's a.
I love it. You know, that's my favorite Ryan Gosling performance.
Oh, stop it.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is, 100%.
You're liar.
It is my favorite.
You son of a
It's my favorite performance.
It's not. It can't be.
I love that film.
No, it's not
I
that
do.
good. Oh, that's a horrible movie.
No, it's not. It's a depressing movie.
When you see that movie...
It's a depressing movie, but it's so well acted.
Yeah, the DVD comes with 2 razor blades, so you can slit your wrists at the end of it, because it's so depressing.
I still love it.
You're a fool, and a fool never learns. And you're gonna do every foolish thing.
We have to move on real quick.
Fool around. Oh.
We're going to jump to The Mist, Frank Darabont's adaptation of Stephen King's short story or novella, whatever you want to call it,
like
The Mist.
The Species film? No, by the way, I do want to point out one thing, that the Species film...
Yes.
Wait, let's go back. How good are these graphics
we don't
people?
have time.
Can they go back to Species? I don't think so. Give us one more shot of Species, could you please?
Do we have to?
Come on, folks! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, come on! There we go.
Okay.
There are 4 Species movies.
I know.
And the one cool thing about it, Natasha was only in the first 2. And then we have the 3rd and the 4th, and they just bring in various good-looking girls.
I know.
Just to get naked and turn into this bizarre beast.
Yes.
But I love that.
Good for you.
That's called a guilty pleasure, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
So
All right,
let's get back to The Mist.
on. Go back to The Mist, ladies and gentlemen.
This movie is excellent.
Oh, that was a beautiful blend.
I love it.
Notice they didn't swipe. They just kind of superimposed that shot over the Species
They do
shot.
a good job.
It's very incredible indeed.
But The Mist, everybody...
They've got all the effects.
This
Do
film
we
is
have
basically
effects?
about
Look
an
at this
interdimensional
set.
portal that's
Do
opened
you see any effects here? I don't think so.
Oh, God. Let's stay on task for the 10 minutes we have left.
Well, let's talk about The Mist very quickly. It's a Stephen King novel.
It is?
It's a great movie, by the way. And the true beauty of The Mist is not the creature, so to speak.
It's the interpersonal drama.
It's the interpersonal drama.
I agree.
How did you know that?
Because I'm astute.
Oh, my God. Well, you're something, but it's not astute.
Anyway,
I think that...
it's a really good film.
Are you from Stuttgart?
No.
It's a town in Germany, you know. Stuttgart.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the film
I'm now
stars Thomas
burping
Jane.
up. I'm burping up little slime balls into this mask. And now I can't breathe at all.
Okay,
now
so
I'm just filled
with
clown pubic hair and little slimy things that are regurgitating into myself. There we have Thomas Jane right over there, who's very fine in this film. We also have, what's her name, Harding?
Yeah, we have Marcia Gay Harding.
Marcia Gay Harding.
She plays like a religious wacko.
She's fantastic.
She's great.
The beauty of this movie is it's about a bunch of people, and they're all trapped inside a supermarket, like a Home Depot kind of thing. Right? And so they're all, they turn on each other.
Yes.
It's not really the creature that's the bad guy, it's mankind.
Yes.
I know, there's, you know, it's like...
There's nothing more evil than human nature.
You can say, just ask the people down at the Arizona-Mexico border.
I know.
Come on, they're all in cages down there.
I know.
That's where these people should be. Here, right on The Mist, yeah?
But it's a really cool film. You have to check it out.
It really is a cool film.
Available on Amazon.
It's 2 hours and 7 minutes long, and I love every minute.
I love it, too.
It's really a good little film. Great special effects. It's a little scary. When the monster finally does show up, it's very spooky indeed.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
I love it.
Okay, we're going to move on to a film called Slither.
Oh, I love Slither.
This is a gross-out film.
I love this movie.
Directed by James Gunn.
I know.
Who did the Guardian of the Galaxy films.
I know. It's
this
so clever.
movie is so disgusting at
Elizabeth
times.
Banks is in this film.
Love it.
Michael Rooker's in this movie.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Who plays the guy? Oh, the guy is from Castle. He was in the show
Nathan
Castle.
Fillion.
Nathan Fillion.
He's
He's
in this
very good
film too.
also.
There's Elizabeth Banks.
I know. There she is, right there.
Very good.
I'll tell you, I love this. I've seen this movie many, many times, my friend, whoever you are.
I saw it at your house for the first time many years ago.
I'm telling you, it's a fantastic little piece of work, and it's very funny.
It's from 2006, by the way.
Yeah, there's a comic essence to it, just like all James Gunn's movies.
Yes.
He's always tongue-in-cheek. Wait, there's a new version of any DVD is available. It's the current version, the 6895. But look, the new version is available for download.
Okay.
Why don't they get it already?
We get it.
I can't take it anymore. I'm
Anyway.
sorry, I'm going into a relapsing thing because I'm breathing.
This is again a film.
I'm breathing my own. I'm breathing my own.
Look at that disgusting effects. Look at that.
That's how I am under this mask.
I
right
believe
now.
it.
That's how I feel.
But again, this
I'm
film's
breathing
about,
I'm breathing in my own upchuck.
This film is about
At
an
this
alien
point.
presence that takes over humans in this small town and wreaks havoc.
It's really a wonderful little
It's
piece of
great.
work. That's
And it's-
Michael Rooker right there.
And it's comedic, too.
And
Look at that
that's, yeah, that's
disgustingness.
Nicole Kidman right there. no, it's not, but it looks a little like her.
It looks like your
Looks
bush.
like Nicole Kidman, and she's got 14 chins right there. She's got more chins than a Chinese phone book.
Doesn't it look like your scrotum?
You know, it does.
A little bit.
Yeah, you know, I once got hit in the nuts by some guy at a concert, and my scrotum looked just like that for about a week. Finally, it simmered down, but, you know, I couldn't sit down. It was very painful.
It's so fun.
Oh, this is the girl. She's in her bedroom. This little teenage girl, and these and these slimy little things are trying to get in her mouth so they can take over your body. In true Alien, the whole retrospect of the
It's so
Alien
much fun.
face clinger kind of a thing. And I can't believe it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you through?
Oh, I think I'm through. But look, a new version of any DVD is available.
Oh my
Your
God.
current version is 7855, but the newer version is download 8250.
Good for you.
Now, why don't you get that?
I don't want it.
You should get it. What else do we have?
Okay, so Slither
Wait.
is great. Check it out.
We've only got about 3 more minutes left.
We're going to check out a film called Feast from 2006.
I love Feast.
No, Feast is 2005.
Oh, well, make sure you get your facts straight.
2005. Look at
Because
that.
these people want to know the truth.
This film is about a bunch of people trapped in a little bar.
Yeah, it's pretty
as
much
these
missed.
creatures just start attacking
Yeah,
and
but
eating everybody.
it's missed, but we're in a bar.
Yeah.
But it's really kind of
So
done like
violent.
But it's done like a Quentin Tarantino film.
Yeah, and it's comedic.
Remember, it's got the little, you know, phrase. Oh, look, here's Johnny Ward.
Yes.
And he was in Behind the Green Door, and he's going after this guy, that
Look at
guy.
that.
Blah blah blah. I know, it's really a great little film.
And this film was the first of the well, no, it wasn't the first, but it was one of the Project Greenlight movies.
Oh, you mean by Ben Affleck?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Matt
And they had a
Damon.
contest to see which director would win to make a
Yes,
film, and that's what this
correct.
was.
This was very well done.
Very well done.
It also stars somebody's girlfriend
Well,
at the time.
Krista Allen at the
Krista
time.
Allen, who was George Clooney's girlfriend.
At the time.
She's also in
It also
the.
stars Eric Dane.
You know what she is though? That girl. She's in the elevator scene in Liar Liar.
Yes.
Yes. And that was George Clooney's girlfriend. And
Yes.
then she went on and made Feast.
Yes.
And she was dynamite in this film.
She was good.
She was really good. I thought this was really a good little movie.
It was cool. And the director, John Gulager, I believe directed at least the second one. I don't know if he did the third.
Let me have this paper. I want it, and it's mine now.
Fine.
You can't have it anymore. So we have The Feast and Slither. These are all good movies, damn it.
I
You know, we may look like idiots, but damn it, we do a good show. And we work hard. Look, this is paper. We have paper
We
here.
waste paper every week.
Wait, could I please? I want to show this to the people. Look at all this work we do. We do this.
We,
every
you mean
week.
I.
I know.
I.
Ladies and gentlemen, this wonderful humanoid.
Thank you, yeah.
He is a subhumanoid in his own mind, but to many of us here, he's a wonderful human being.
Oh, he
And
also
we
did
love
part
the
three.
fact he prints
Gulager
up.
did part 3.
He
as well.
prints up paper. He brings it here, and we read it to you. So there, take
Okay.
that.
So Feast is excellent. Check it out. It's
Feast
a
is
lot
good.
of fun.
Slither is great, though.
Slither is
I love
great.
Slither. I love Species.
Yeah, I like
These
them
movies
all.
are endearments to me. These
And then,
bring me closer to my soul.
Then we have The Host, a South Korean film.
I love that movie.
That's a cool. It's like a squid
It kind
monster.
of has a feel like Cloverfield in a way.
A little bit.
You know, it's this creature kind of, you know, flowing through the
It's from
It's 8:40. Oh my
2006.
God, I can feel the hook pulling us off
I
the
know.
stage.
Any moment.
Any moment they're going to come for us.
Well, that's where we're going to
Yeah,
be
I
quick now. The
know.
Host.
It's the be-terrific police. They'll be coming for us. They're going to be wearing outfits with guns, and they're going to shoot us before we can go on.
Well, check out The Host. It's a cool little South Korean horror film. It has like a big squid
It
monster that
really is.
attacks
There
Seoul.
it is. Oh, it is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Great special effects, I gotta say. I love this film.
It's fun.
It's really wonderful. It's great fun.
Very
and,
entertaining.
You know, it brings us all together as people.
It does.
Because we have nothing else to come together about anymore. Our life has just turned to a huge pile of garbage in the present administration. We're trying hard. Listen, I've ended up in a damn rubber room. I'm in a padded room now. They let me out so I can come to the show.
You'll be okay. We'll get through it together. Okay, you done? Be a man, damn it! Don't be a child. So the host, check out the host. Pretty good.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know.
I thought I pulled my nose off. No, I didn't. I'm okay. All right,
And then
so
we're
now
going to do a
what?
quick couple honorable mentions here. We're going to mention the 2014 version of Godzilla.
That was
It
horrible.
wasn't that great.
What a piece of horse shit.
It really wasn't that great.
No, wait,
but
you're
it had
talking
some
about the
good
new
creature
version?
effects.
You're not talking about the Matthew Broderick version?
No, this is the most
Oh, this is the
current
new
version.
one with one of the Olsen triplets.
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen
Elizabeth
was in
Olsen.
this. Bryan Cranston was in this.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible.
No, but-
Visually, it looked good.
Yeah,
but it was 2 hours and 14 minutes long. That's too long.
It was a little long.
It was way too long. That's what she said to me.
To me, the best part of this film is the rival
Ladies and
beast.
gentlemen, I want to mention
I
something.
love this rival beast that he fights.
There was a news report about the man with the largest penis. The
Who
man with the
cares?
largest penis. I heard that he somehow escaped an asylum and he showed up here.
Oh.
And listen, I'm here tonight and there's nothing you can do about it.
Thank you for that.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's always a pleasure, it's always an honor, it's always a privilege to be here.
Your shameless promotion is always
My
appreciated.
shameless promotion of my mammoth gender,
But,
my mammoth member, rather.
Back to Godzilla. Not a great film, but entertaining, and the creatures are pretty cool.
Give me that paper! Give me
Stop
that
it.
paper! I want that paper!
No!
Give it to
Get
me!
in your hole.
Give it to
No.
me now!
No!
I
Get
want
over there.
you give me that paper!
No!
I want it! Give
They're
it!
my papers.
I've been unmasked! No!
This man is a lunatic.
No! I've been unmasked!
You have.
How unmasculating.
I would say so.
Well, why don't you unmask yourself? Ladies and
I?
gentlemen, show the world who you really are.
I would love
That's
to.
right. Here we are. It's true. It's us! I know. You're probably saying to yourself, oh my God. at least I can breathe now.
I mean, I'm dripping here.
I am too.
Yeah.
It's very hard. It's very difficult.
I couldn't take another
maintain-
minute in that stupid mask.
Well, we only had another
I
minute
know.
left to go.
I know. That was crazy.
I think you could have done it. If you
Well, I
hadn't
could
ripped
have
it
done
off of
it.
me.
I
But
know.
listen,
it felt right in that moment.
we
to do
really
that.
have some great movies here, so we hope you can get out and check them out. The host, Godzilla, Pan's Labyrinth.
Pan's Labyrinth was the last one we were going to mention,
In a
as well
Quiet
as
Place,
A Quiet Place, which is
which
now available
just will
on
be
streaming.
available. And look, ladies and
It's now
gentlemen,
available for streaming.
new version of NED is available.
still available.
It's
Yeah,
still
we
there. Your
get it.
current version is 7695,
We
but the
get
new
it.
version available for download is 8250.
We get it.
Damn it!
How many times did you say that? 7, 8,
I don't know,
10
probably
times? Yeah.
Probably many.
Yeah.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen,
It gets a little lunatic in here.
It's here. We're going to be thrown
We
off
only
here
have
very
2
shortly
masks.
because the real entertainment is coming up. That's
Yes.
right. We've got John and somebody else who will
Gaming
be here.
news is coming up next.
Who?
Said gaming news
I know,
is
gaming
coming
news
up
is
next.
coming up, and you all want to see that. Listen, there's nothing here in the silly little movie show about, you know, 2 guys in straitjackets and gay coats and all that.
Now I got to go shower again.
I
I'm
know.
literally
Again?
drenched. Again.
Yeah, I am a little drenched myself.
It's terrible.
It's horrifying. The
smell
things
like a-
we do for showbiz.
It's not like a wet rubber.
It's like that guy shoveling elephant shit.
Ugh.
And they say, why do you do it? Why do you do it? He says, what? And leave showbiz?
Ugh.
He's shoveling elephant shit.
Good for
That's
him.
right. That's what we did for the last hour
God, I
and 2
stink like
minutes.
wet rubber now.
We shoveled elephant
Speaking of
shit.
wet rubber, in the urinal, the Port Authority yesterday, there was a used rubber just sitting in there. It's disgusting.
Did you suck it down?
I
and,
didn't.
Oh, good for you.
I saved it for you, though.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. That was in your
No,
coffee.
that's really horrible,
It's
actually.
disgusting.
That's pretty
It's
disgusting.
foul. I wanted to get a picture of
Where
it, but
was
I couldn't.
this?
The Port Authority yesterday.
Not the Grand Central Station, but Port
No, the
Authority
Port
over
Authority.
on 8th Avenue.
Yes,
All
where the
right, very
buses
good.
go in.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go because nobody wants to hear that, and it's 8:45.
Because, you know, used rubbers are not simply something that our general public and our demographic certainly isn't going to want to appreciate.
Although everybody has used one.
Well, I don't
least
know about
once, I hope.
everyone. There's a lot of people out there, one nerd, who has to look in Playboy to see what they look like naked.
I wish our president's father
know
had
what I'm
used
saying?
one. That would
I
be
know,
nice.
boy,
That would have been
ain't
nice.
that the truth?
He should have been foreplay.
Oh my God! But
Okay.
brumps.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Listen, we'll see you next
Same
week with
banter
more
time,
rubbish,
same
with
banter
more
channel.
same kind of crap. We'll do more lists. We'll do more whatever
do
you
more
want.
fun stuff.
What do they want? They
yeah.
want lists, bro. We'll give you
We're
lists.
not doing
damn
maths
it.
next
We'll
week, though.
give
That's
you
for sure. I can tell you that
lists.
much. I'm going to get this guy a little wee-wee pad and to wipe his head,
Thank you
and
very
then
much.
we're going to get going.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let you go now. So say goodbye. Okay, end the show.
And the guy. Bye.
Bro. Yeah, bro, going on. Yeah, Mr.